I was just like, everybody's on this conversation about like gender and sexuality, and I need them to know that like they're wrong. And so I just like to do the research to look things up because high school science was not great for me. I'm sure you remember. I'm sure you remember.
Oh yeah. You were on struggle bus, but you know it's okay. It's okay. You graduated. We fought for you to stay in the school.
Okay, that really wasn't my fault though.
It wasn't.
That's a whole other conversation.
That's a whole other conversation.
That really was not my fault.
We were some activists back then. Oh my God. Anyways, but so you were talking about how you had to have that conversation with your mom, and I know that kind of stems in what we were talking about in like the drafting of this episode of how to have that conversation with a parent or even with your kids. Other than talking to your mom, have you ever had to educate like a child about gender or anything like that?
Not about gender, but my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Is he like 16 now? I can't remember. I got so many nieces and nephews. It's hard to keep their ages straight. But I do know he's in like 10th grade right now. But I think it was like a year or two ago. We had to have like the sex conversation with him. And my mom told me I went way too far with it. Because I was just like, because we were just like, you know what sex is? And he was like, yeah. And my mom was like, explain it. And he was like, well, this, he explained it. And I was like, yeah, but I was like, there's different types of sex. And then they're kind of like, well, what do you mean? And I was like, well, there's like man and man, and they do it one way, and then women, two women do it another way. I was like, and then you can have like multiple people doing multiple things at the same time. And they're like, that's just too much, Jaleesa. And I was like, he needs to be educated.
I will have to say, I'm kind of on the side of your mom.